Yeah, this is LFDRA audio. 20th of Friday, 20th of December, 2024. Obviously, the Australian Defence Force and the reconstruction team's been dispatched to Vanuatu. But there's a Chief Assembly delegate for Pacific and other islands. Yeah, we support helping out Vanuatuans as much as we can through the earthquake crisis and getting them back on their feet and the rescue effort. Though this is the royal regime, the royal forces of King Charles III, Commonwealth of Australia realm, they all claim they're not stable. They claim they're not stable if Australia becomes Republic of Australia. The claim by royal forces, they claim they're not stable if Australia becomes Republic of Australia. Though becoming Republic of Australia is a fair and equal, stable way from the beginning. So, royal forces are claiming, the royal media apparatus, the commercial media apparatus that's favouritism to the malware of King Charles, they claim they're not stable without the royal malware and the royal forces of King Charles III. They claim they're not stable. We've got no independence while the malware, the ALP, have facilitated. There's Chief Assembly delegates on the Republic of Australia Federation Assembly page. According to it, I'm blocked doing screen recordings. I don't know why on one device. I don't know why that's happening. I haven't breached copyright because I read the terms and conditions of Google with screen recordings on Google Maps, and it was all rock and roll. It was all good. About complementary residential building design, but with 7 years wasted, we could have had over 70 million comp residentials built by now, so with 7 years wasted. Nothing's changed. The ALP exploits. The Liberal National Party exploits. I don't want to go over this like a broken record all the time. A co-pilot reckons I should visit all the town halls. Obviously, if there was a victory in Republic of Australia and Republic of Australia LFDRA party was the ruling party, because we know which way ABC will claim this, that and everything. There'll be all the malware and spyware and malware of the apparatuses. So on some aspect of international relations, I've written foreign policy to the aspect, are we going to see the equivalency? I said this the other day before it was broadcast. Are we going to see equivalency to Hiroshima's from Russia? That would be devastating. That would be a disaster on the planet, and obviously there'd be a multi-million. It'd be millions of people that lose their lives if we saw equivalencies of Hiroshima from Russia, or because it'd just go to a Armageddon style Hiroshimas everywhere. It'd be all out disaster and fallout and all of that. Though not on that, a complementary residential is a fair and equal, stable way. Republic of Australia LFDRA party, League for a Public Democracy of Republic of Australia. That's the only political party. We're not going to reveal our members. We're not going to reveal the members of the LFDRA because obviously King Charles III, Commonwealth of Australia realm. Because according to it, donations are blocked. The banking system's blocking donations to the LFDRA, because I tried making a donation and it wouldn't work, but it does. I don't know. It wouldn't process the donation. So, though I haven't received any donations from anyone, though the media seem to have their editorial opinions, and so I know what the Americans are going through with billionaires running the government. I know what they're going through. I know what that would be like, billionaires running the government. Though, according to it, the Royal Forces claim they're not stable if we have a Republic of Australia government administration that delivers a fair and equal, stable way for every living person. So, once again, there's LFDRA.org, ROA, LFDRA.com, and LFDRA.com, and Of The Day TV24.net. They're the 4 official websites of LFDRA and Chief President Mr. Harry Stiller. Chief spelt CHEIF. Yeah, that's about it for this LFDRA audio today, though. We know the malware with the Fed. So the Fed will continue on with their malware. They'll manipulate for... We know there is actually a real civil war going on in Australia, because we know the stories about what happens in electorates if you don't vote for the members, and then so for example, in Queensland, the favouritism by the Liberal National Party will be the electorates that voted for the Liberal National Party, and then there'll be heated civil war within Definition 6 sections, and there's no fair and equal, stable way. The country's divided with Definition 6. Do Definition 6 want their own countries? Do they want DMZs? The Definition 6 want DMZs and their own currency presses, because that's the way it's going with roads. That's the way it's going. You can't freely. They claim you can, but you can't really. The Definition 6 section changes, but what changes? It doesn't matter if you're in Perth or Broome or Darwin or Alice Springs or Cairns or Rockhampton or Armidale or Inverell or Sydney or Melbourne or Hobart. What changes? Nothing changes. The Liberal National Party, Peter Dutton, would be a disaster if he was re-elected. He would be an absolute disaster. Even though we see similar ideologies on nuclear power stations, Peter Dutton, a Definition 6 cop, we saw how the Fed promotes from Definition 6 to put Peter Dutton up. We know how the Fed promotes from Definition 6. But Definition 6 aren't an aspect of federation. They got to be compliant with federal law, but I would burn all of King Charles's bank balance. Every pound that King Charles has in the bank, I'd burn it and turn the ash into grout. I'd turn the ash into grout. But there is on LFDRA.org, there is the page on name change order of how MI5 in England ordered. I'm actually of Irish descent, Polish descent, and some aspect I've never claimed it. I've renounced it. I've never claimed it, but my ancestry history is Irish, Polish, and English. That's my ancestry. English, Polish, and Irish. That's my ancestry. But we need a fair and equal, stable way from the beginning where everyone's equal, where everything's fair, everything's stable, and it's a fair and equal, stable way. That's why there'd be a Chief Assembly delegate of a fair and equal, stable way office. And that's on ROAFA, Republic of Australia Federation Assembly page on roalfdra.com, lfdra.org, and lfdra.com. LFDRA stands for League for Republic Democracy of Australia and League for Republic Democracy of Republic of Australia, which represents a fair and equal, stable way. The malware that's been going on with Definition 6, they'll claim, they'll put themselves up as the saviours, but like then it'll be they're not there when you need them. But the malware they facilitate, they have committed a genocide. Their belief system, Definition 6's belief system, the Fed's belief system, they're not a fair and equal, stable way for a living person. So I don't think I'm going to do any more LFDRA audios. You can all go and get fucked. Vote for ALP. Vote for fucking LMP. Vote for fucking King Charles. Where the fuck is that going to fucking get you? Is that going to get you a fair and equal, stable way? Cunt!